like to give you a little walkthrough of the product. I'll start at the front of it. I've integrated two handles into it. This one's more of a, if there's a two-man lift operation, if you need to go up a flight of stairs or get it in and out of a truck, a guy can come here, a guy can go at the back and lift the product pretty easily. You'll notice it's got stainless steel covers around the entire base of the product. This enables you to do a wash down when you're done and not impact any of the components that are underneath the tub. You'll notice bumper guards. These are some pretty heavy-duty polyethylene bumper guards. 3 sets of casters. The first set up here is a small set of ball casters. You have a middle set, 6-inch rigid caster, and then a swivel caster in the back. If you ever need to go over a curb, you simply raise the front of the product up, put it up over the curb. You can slide it on these ball casters, and then you can hit this larger caster back here and it pops up really easily. Underneath the tub, behind these stainless steel skins, you have 3 devices. You have a heater, you have a blower, and you have a pump. So now I'll take you to the inside of the power tub. Simply remove the lid. And inside, what you'll find is 3 hoses. The first hose that connects to the valve stack is the rinse hose. You notice a very high quality spray gun as well as Goodyear hoses throughout, as well as quick disconnect cam lock fittings. This hose is the hot water supply hose. And the final hose for the power tub is the drain hose. This is a product that will ultimately drain the cleaning solution and water from this tub to a sanitary drain. So now I'll show you the business end, or the working part of the tub. This is where all the magic happens. What you'll see in here is a 22-ounce PVC coated nylon fabric, extremely durable. And also you'll have what we call the filter rack. This is a roto-molded piece of polyethylene, very simple, and it just sets down inside this PVC coated nylon. What we'll call, for the lack of a better word, an insert or a bag. It's completely sealed around except for those holes in the center. So on the operations side of the power tub, obviously you'll notice the power cord. It's a 50-foot cord integrated with a waterproof GFCI connector for safety. This cord is connected to a NEMA rated electrical enclosure where all the electronics are located. It's a very easy product to operate. You have a power tub on and off. You have a pump on and off. You have a heater on and off, and a blower on-off switch. Now I'm going to explain the valve stack. This is where all the hoses hook up to, and I've integrated really easy to connect, disconnect cam lock features, which I'll show in a moment. The bottom valve is a 3-way valve. This is where you hook up the hot water supply. So from this connection, you will go to the restaurant or commercial kitchen and find a hot water supply either through a sink or their hot water heater or someplace like that. This side of the 3-way valve is your rinse. This is where you'll basically hook up your hot water rinse and your spray gun hose that I mentioned a moment ago. And this single ball valve is where you hook up to your sanitary drain. This valve here is what enables the recirculation of the cleaning fluid, which I'll show you in a moment during the operation of the tub. So one of the great features about the power tub is the ability to control your waste stream. The power tub comes with a hose hanger for your sinks, which enables you to basically find any of the sanitary drain that you want to use inside of a restaurant. Ensure your compliance with City Code and the Clean Water Act as far as the waste stream of cleaning hood filters. So the hookups are very simple, and then a very simple adapter to any hot water feature you can find inside the commercial kitchen just to provide hot water to the power tub. Now we'll go ahead and hook up the hoses to the power tub itself. As you can see, I've already plugged in the power tub, so you notice that the Brutus off switch is illuminated in red. That's an indication that the device does have power, but nothing is on. So this is the hot water supply hose that is hooked up to a hot water supply inside the commercial kitchen. These all go on the valve stack very easily through this cam lock connector. Simply just put it in, lock it down. Now I'll hook up the rinse hose that's connected to our hot rinse spray gun. So now I'll hook up the sanitary drain hose that I showed earlier that's connected to the sanitary drain inside the kitchen. Again, another cam lock fitting, very easy. So now that all of our connections are made inside the kitchen, we have red light, Brutus off. We've got our sanitary drain, our rinse, and our hot water supply all hooked up. Now we need to take a look at our valve assembly to ensure that those are in the right position before we start to fill the tub and put it into operation. So the basic safe way to start the product is having the three-way valve pointing down. This ball valve that does the discharge pointing down or closed, as well as the closed discharge valve in this orientation. The Brutus Power Tub recirculates around 35 gallons of water. Part of the cleaning process is to have a chemical solution inside that water to basically act as a caustic or a degreaser during the circulation of fluids through the filters. I've used a product from Zepp called Zico 40 in the trials and development of the product. It works extremely well. One thing that's extremely important to note is that you need a low foaming cleaner no matter what you use. And another advantage of the Power Tub is the vast majority of the cleaning is done mechanically. So you really don't need much caustic or degreaser in circulation, which allows you to extend the life of your expensive cleaners. Brutus, the Power Tub, will do 8 filters at a time. You want to make sure that all the handles are orientated in somewhat the same direction. There's some filters out there have a retaining clip. If that filter is encountered, you probably want to load them with the clip this way and then one the clip this way, and they basically stack vertically inside the tub. You can notice some of the dirtiness of this filter in the stack that we're going to load. One of the main advantages of the Power Tub is its ability to get into all the tiny crevices and all the areas you can't see in the filter and clean it thoroughly. Because the process uses a constant flow, which I'll demonstrate in a moment, it basically allows the cleaning solution to intricate itself through all the veins of the filter and all these little crevices inside the filter to ultimately get it perfectly clean. So now I've got 8 filters loaded in the Power Tub. They're all stacked horizontally. It's kind of important that you get these somewhat centered inside the tub, but just don't have them all crooked inside. We're going to use about 2 cups of the vac cleaner, Zico 40 from Zepp, to go through the process. And all these filters will be cleaned in about 15 minutes. The first step in using the Power Tub is to fill it with hot water. In order to do that, you simply take this 3-way valve and point it towards the valve stack. So the way you start this is you start with the blower first. Make sure that looks okay. And then we'll go ahead and turn on the pump. We'll open up the discharge. As you can see, it's already starting its degreasing process. You can see it in the clear pipe. And then we'll turn on the heater to maintain heat in the water solution to ensure it has extended power and cleaning. The vast majority of the cleaning power of the Power Tub comes through mechanical action, not chemical action. What you're witnessing right now is the oscillatory nature of the cleaning method that the Power Tub utilizes. So what you'll see is a complete stack of 8 filters that's oscillating inside a water column. I've yet to turn on the recirculating pump. This just gives you an idea of one of the operations at work that cleans these filters in record time so thoroughly. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. We're ready to turn off the Power Tub. So to turn it off, it's really simple. You start with the blower, you turn off the heater, turn off the pump, and then you can put it into off mode so you don't accidentally turn on anything. Tight, you can see even down into all the small crevices. Basically all the grease that was on that filter is now gone. So now that we're done with the clean cycle, we'll go ahead and turn our hot water supply to a rinse mode. So basically all that does is diverts our hot water into our rinsing spray gun so we can go through each filter one at a time and give it a quick rinse. So now that we're done with this first 8, We have a few filters left on this job that we can just go ahead and load back into the tub and keep going. Usually can get through easily 20, maybe 30 filters at a time before you have to perhaps sweeten the mixture, or maybe drain a little bit out and fill it with some fresh hot water. The mechanical action, along with a little bit of degreaser, actually does a real good job of getting all the fine little cracks and things of the filter clean. This will enable real good grease flow in the filter to ensure that the grease leaves the hood as it should. So along with cleaning hood filters, the Power Tub also cleans in a mode I call basket mode. The Power Tub comes with two baskets that you see here, and basically these will go inside the tub, and you can put anything you'd like in here to clean in a clean cycle with the machine. It's time to drain the Power Tub and give it a quick rinse down so you can store it. In order to do the drain, basically what you're going to do is turn off the discharge valve. You're going to open up the drain valve. Then you're going to turn your pump on. So what's happening is you're basically draining all the degreaser water, the emulsion of all of what's left over after cleaning the filters into the sanitary drain inside the commercial kitchen. So another good thing to do is while the Power Tub is draining, you go ahead and take your hot water rinse, make sure your valve is pointed in the right direction, and give the Power Tub a good rinse off. Every component on here is waterproof, including the electrical cabinet, all the switches, the cord inlet. There's no danger in giving this thing a good thorough wash down, and it's always a good idea to clean up after you're done. Now it comes time to store. The product is equipped with weatherproof items throughout. Even the pump and all the apparatus underneath the tub is all NEMA rated and suited for outdoor storage. It's an ideal storage place is in the utility areas behind commercial restaurants where they have the fenced-in areas. Perhaps their dumpster or something is stored there. It's an ideal place to put it. The weather will not impact this at all. It's got low water drain for freezing climates. If you live in that environment, make sure you drain it so you don't hurt any of the components with freezing. Not only can the product clean your hood filters, it can also be used as basically a mechanized tub that you can use as a receptacle when you're cleaning the lower hood area. Imagine running your tarp the way you normally do, having it all go into the Power Tub. So to convert this into hood cleaning mode, the first thing you do is switch the drain port with the power rinse port. Very easily done with our cam lock connectors. Switch the two. So now what you've done is when the pump is on, you're basically pressurizing the drain port, but now that goes to your spray wand. Now you basically have pressurized cleaning solution available at your spray gun. So with your tarp draped into the tub, you can actually fill yourself up a vat of various size, probably 20 gallons or so should do. And then you can basically take this that's now pressurized with the pump and be able to spray inside the hood area with your degreasing or your caustic in a recirculatory method. That's going to allow you to extend the caustic cleaning chemicals quite a bit, so it's not just a spray one time and rinse off. Now you have the ability to spray in there consistently with pressurized caustic. All the caustic water is going into the tub itself. That can take care of all of the upper fan area as well. And then once you're done, you can switch these two hoses back. Now this is a hot rinse. You can go back into the hood system and rinse everything down. And then what you're left with is a tub of dirty caustic water that you can just pump away the same way you did with the hood filters.